What's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I've decided to film today a beautiful, easy, bronzy, glowy look, just appropriate for summer. I mean, if this doesn't scream summer, I don't know what does, because I mean, this is like the season to glow, so why not take advantage of it? You know, I definitely did. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look today, just keep on watching and we'll get right to it. The first shade I'll be taking is a yummy chocolatey brown, very rich, and this brown is more on the warm side. And I'm gonna pop this right in my crease area and bring it all the way in. So I'm just gonna intensify this and build the color even more. Good. Okay, so I'm liking where that is. I'm gonna make it a little deeper. So now I'm gonna go ahead and connect my lower lash line with what I have going on my top lid. So now that I have the top and the bottom connected, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my lash line on my top lid, dipping into the Copper Spice limited edition palette from Morphe. I'm gonna be taking that very chocolatey brown. Now this is more of a cool tone brown, so I'm just gonna keep this as close to the lash line as possible. I'm not gonna work this up into my crease at all. Don't do it. You're gonna be tempted to stay away. And I wanna keep it like halfway. I'm not gonna take it all the way in. And then I'm going to take that same shade and work it on my lower lash line using the same brush, nothing new. And I'm going to keep this concentrated closer to the edge, the outer edge of my eye. Dipping into the Saharan palette by Juvias Place, I'll be taking that gorgeous bronze gold looking shade called Senegal. I'm just going to be taking a flat concealer brush with this, and I'm using this shade Dry. So I'm just gonna place this right here. Guys, you will experience fallout with this color just because it's a foil shade and you're using it dry. And I'm gonna be dragging it out to the middle of my lid. So I'm going back into the Copper Spice palette by Morphe, and I'm going to be taking this gorgeous copper shade. I mean, it looks like a penny, like a pretty penny. I'm going to be taking that shade and connecting the two on my eye. So with this color, I'm going to start in the middle of my lid, and then I start closer to my lash line, and then I'm going to start bringing it up. And I'm going to start bringing it in, kind of going over top of Senegal. Now I'm just going to be dragging that copper shade. I'm just going to be feathering it out and taking my first brush and just buffing out the edge. Alright, so now to add that fullness of my lash line, I'm going to be taking an even deeper color. Going back into the Copper Spice Morphe palette, I'm going to be taking that almost black brown and running that along my upper lash line. And I'm just going to bring it in slightly, but again, I'm not going all the way in. Since I'm not doing an eyeliner with this look, I did want like a little something on my lash line, and just buff that out. So of course we're going to take that same color and run it along the lower lash line, keeping it even closer to the outer edge of my eye. Connect them, you guys. Just connect the dots. Connect the eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to take the R39 brush by Morphe and just blend out that corner that I have right here. Just make sure we are in the clear for a good blend. The copper that I used on my lid, I did add a little bit to my lower lash line, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that sucker in. The same shade that I used on my lips, Senegal, I'm going to pop that in my inner corner for some highlight. And I am going to use this shade Wet. I want a blinding inner corner highlight with this shade, as blinding as this shade can get. Oh yeah. And I just connected that inner corner highlight with that coppery shade. Now the only thing that's missing from my eyes are mascara on the top and bottom, and also that brow highlight. We can't forget to highlight that brow, you guys, because this is a very bronzy look that I'm going for. So let's go ahead and do that brow highlight. Alright, let's do my mascara, and then I'm gonna add my lashes. Okay. Alright, so for mascara today, I am using the Extreme Black from Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder. That, you know, if you say it too many times, it just sounds weird. Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder. Okay, you know. How could I forget my eyeliner on my waterline? I'm taking my favorite, you guys already know, the Stila Kajal Onyx eyeliner. Nothing new here. I'm just gonna pop that in my waterline. For lashes today, I'll be using these Ardelle Wispy Lashes in the style 600. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyelashes off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so I got my eyelashes on. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face, and first off I'm gonna bronze using my all-time favorite shade, Fulani, from the Masquerade palette by Juvias Place. Let's go ahead and jump into the shade. Favorite shade? All-time favorite shade. Because it's just perfect. Yes. You know when you find that shade that just rubs you the right way? That just makes you feel like you did something right in life? This is that shade from Moi, because it just makes me feel so good. Yes, it does. It makes me look so good too. And secondly, I'm going to contour. I'll be using the Joe Basco in the shade Ebony to go ahead and contour. I'm gonna be taking the same shade and, you know, contouring my nose. Okay, so for blush today, I'm taking the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1, and I'll be taking the shade Neo, that top middle shade. It's a beautiful cranberry raisin shade. I wonder what a cranberry raisin would taste like. Okay, so for my highlight today, I will be taking Lila. I'll be taking the shade Lila from the Saharan Blush Volume Palette 1. So now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight above my eyebrow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my nose and my upper lip, and I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna take my lip pencil from MAC in the shade Chestnut. I just can't stay away from that shade. Somebody take it away from me, but don't take it away. And then I'm also gonna take my lip butter gloss by NYX in the shade Ginger Snap. And we are all done with today's tutorial. I really hope that you guys like this one. It's super summer appropriate. Like, this glow, I mean, come on now. JLo would be proud. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, you know, already, give it a thumbs up for me. And you can go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and join the family. And you guys, feel free to comment down below on And how hard do you like to glow? Just, I don't know, whatever. And you guys can also follow me on all my other social media forums. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And I guess until then, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. So I guess peace out and stay fierce.